Recovering from childhood abuse and trauma. Wow. You're a survivor. Everyone that's born on this planet made it. And there was how many millions and trillions of sperm cells, but you were the one that made it through. You broke through and you were born. You're a survivor. Okay. Some people got great parents, some people didn't. Some people got great parents but had other tragedies in their life, losing husbands and children and mothers and fathers, had to go through other heartaches. Some people had rotten parents or harsh parents or abusive parents, not very kind parents, but managed to find still joy in life. Here's my story. Since I was a child, I was raised by harsh Italian, very strict parents who were, quote unquote, abusive. They don't like that word. I don't like that word, abuse. They were raised that way. Their parents were raised that way. It's gone on for generations, okay? Italians. There's the ups and downs about being Italian, let me tell you. But the food was great. So was the wine. Yeah. The parties were great. The gatherings, oh my God. The hospitality, the charm, the clothes, the image, everything. The music, the emotions. When we got together, that was great. Sundays was great because, what's his name? Disney came on. Oh, I couldn't wait to watch the Walt Disney show. And then the cartoons were great. You had the Flintstones and the Jetsons, and then you had the Looney Tunes. That was great. That television, wow, that was a great entertainment. Then there was the go-go dancers. Oh my God. Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis. Like, I kept myself pretty much entertained. I was dancing like a go-go dancer at 3 years old and singing like an opera singer at 5 years old. I had a great time. I made my own time. I had a pet mouse. I had a stray cat pet until my dad kicked the shit out of it. You know, I witnessed all kinds of abuse, endured all kinds of abuse, endured name calling, endured emotional trauma, endured it all. And I survived with a smile. With a smile. I put my parents through hell. Why? Because I was one of those kids that, why is the sun hot? Why is the sun yellow? Why is the bee going on that flower? Why this? Why is it snowing? Where does it come from? Where did I come from? Are you my real parents? And they looked at each other. Are you my real parents? I really wanted to know. Well, you came from the stork. I'm like, Are you my real parents? The stork from the sky? I fell out of the sky? Interesting. God was providing comfort. He can't stop. Somebody can't stop. You see, this is the way the world is. And it goes back to the, whatever. Evolution, Adam and Eve. We chose to be here in a way. Do not eat from the tree of knowledge of good and bad. Do not partake of this ways of the world, but here we are. It's good, it's bad. You got your pain, I got mine. You got your suffering, I got mine. Everyone's is different. Everyone's blueprint is different. But game is over. The game, it's over. Once you study things, realize things, come to a realization of the truth. You see, here is your protection in all of this. Your spirit that's within you. Here is your protection. Okay? Truth. God. God is truth. Truth. You speak the truth. You call it out. Call it what it is. Without fear, right? Because love casts out fear. So speak the truth without fear. You acquire wisdom and knowledge. Stop being a child or foolish. Take off the masks, trying to be something you're not. Face the fears. Face the truth with courage. Just like the Wizard of Oz, with courage. The brain, the enlightenment, the acknowledgement, the knowing, the realization. Wait a minute, that's abuse. Don't accept it. Because then you put God first when you don't accept it. Because God doesn't accept it. Jesus does not accept it. What you did to the least of these, you did it to me. You gave me nothing to eat and drink, and I was naked. Hello. That's not literal. I will give you, come who are thirsty, and I'll give you life-giving water. You'll never be thirsty. It's truth. It's compassion. It's justice. Compassion for the right people, not the pedophiles and abusers. You don't have compassion for them. Are you kidding me? You don't have compassion for evil, for sex trafficking and minors and pedophilia. You do not have compassion for what is evil. That's the wrong people to have compassion for. Jesus didn't have it. God didn't have it. You should not have it. If your family is guilty of any of these things that Jesus has already condemned, you didn't give me clothing. You didn't give me love. You didn't give me food. You didn't give me love. You didn't give me water. You didn't give me love. Love is kind. Love is good. Love does not behave indecently, doesn't look for its own interest, doesn't cause injury and harm. Oh, this is going to hurt me more than it hurts you. I have to beat you. Fuck that. You're stupid. You're dumb. You're an idiot. You're crazy. You don't know anything. You're making this all up. Something's wrong with you. You better go get help. Don't let that get to you. Strengthen yourself. And God is your protection. Your mother's not your protection. Your father's not your protection. Your husband, your wife, your children. Your protection is faith in the right God, not the wrong God. The right God, the God of love that doesn't cause harm or injury. What you did to the least of these, you did it to me. Innocence, sin against the Holy Spirit. That is innocence. The innocence of a child, a baby. You do cause injury and harm against these. Is without love. It's the opposite of love, and God is love. Game over. Call it out. Anyone who protects these people, they lie. They're protecting these people because they're under the influence of Satan, the devil, the liar, the protector of people who lie, who are guilty. They're guilty. They are all guilty. Broad and spacious is the path, and many are going through it. But Jesus, didn't we do this and this and that in your name? Get away from me, you workers of lawlessness. Lawlessness is without love. Love is kind. Truth doesn't cause injury or pain. What you did to the least of these, my creatures, children, you did it to me. God knows everything. And He knows you. And He knows me. And you don't have to worry about it. Because game over. Game is over. The jig is up. You're not alone. You don't need your family. You don't need those people. They're on the other side. The goats, stubborn, liars, hypocrites, followers of the original liar and Satan. You want to follow that? Good luck. Anyone who wants to be a friend of the world is an enemy of God. The ways of the world, its practices, don't be part of it. You make the decision and choice. You seal your own destiny and fate now and forever. What's next? You become stardust again, and the stars shine in the darkness. It's okay if you were in darkness. It's okay. Seek that light. Let that spark within you glow and shine. That's God. Love. Love what is good and hate what is bad. You got this. Thanks for listening.